So I am modding a little bit. I decided to do this last match and I forgot to hit record. So what I did is I turned off all the maps that are going to take a lot of time and I just swapped every single map to deathmatch. So we're just going to see a whole deathmatch series between these two squads. Um, the score was 3-0 AI. This opens it up to be a little bit more chaotic though, so we'll see how this goes. But if it does alter the score, I will change it in the standings. I'm still expecting this to be a 3-0. But I just want to get through this quick because I absolutely forgot to record. AI did win 3-0 in my previous outing. I just somehow forgot to hit Alt-Z and start recording. So now we have to redo this entire thing. And I just want to go quick, so I'm doing deathmatch style. There was a escort map and then a... So they played on Dorado, they played on Runasapi, and they played on Busan, and it was a 3-0 in favor of AI. So I'm expecting to see another 3-0 here. Just had a trouble in the recording process, so now I feel like I have to redo this just so everyone can see that it is indeed a 3-0 again. It might change some things though here. So Microfish getting another chance. Unfortunately, me failing to record means that I have to stay up a little bit later for this matchup when I want to move on to playoffs. I had thought I was going to be able to move on to playoffs after that, but now I have to do this one again. However, it should go a lot quicker because I am forcing it to do all the deathmatch maps. So it's going to be basically a speed run of what the series was in a nutshell. Microfish does show some life sometimes, but holy cow, they are killing themselves so much on this map. Really biting themselves in the foot here. It doesn't change too much, because as you can see, AI is still winning over Microfish on these deathmatch maps. So I think the score will be the same, so I won't have to change too much in terms of standings, but I just have to do the recording again. I apologize to the inconvenience of the Microfish squad. This match is going to be a little bit rough to watch, and I was talking about how everything was over for this team, how we were going to see one of them in All-Stars, but now we're back here at the beginning of the series. 18-4 already for AI. Couple self-finishers for Microfish doesn't exactly help, but this is just, oh my word, another one that's not good. I'm not even going to watch that. Don't worry about it, Tracer. She actually lived. Well, she actually recalled up. Okay. Good for her. She does get diffed by the turret, though. And yeah, so this is just more of what to expect from this particular matchup. It still can alter the standings, I suppose, and for honesty's sake, I should just have this be the matchup, because as you know, there is a chance that Microfish could, in fact, take a map off of AI or two, and if they do that, then Microfish will have dethroned them as the number 1 seed, and instead Moldy Milkers will be the number 1 seed over AI, and it would change how the standings work. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think AI is still going to 3-0 here. So score will probably be the same as it was previously. I will just have had to go through 6 maps to get it instead of 3, due to my little bit of incompetence there. I don't know why I started doing the VOD and didn't record. I don't know how I did that. Torb gonna be shooting out the lava. And man, this is just pure domination here. Proving that, yes, this is probably how the series will go 100 times out of 100. Maybe you get some off-kilter maps where all of a sudden Microfish can win something, but it is just so dominant here for AI. I can't imagine the world where this goes different. From the way the bots play, I suppose. Only 3 kills remaining here, and AI will go up 1-0 in the series once again. for the second time. Similar thing happened with the Rush Hour match in the Blazing Magi match, but that match ended up being a 3-0 regardless, so I think it should be a similar story here. And I gotta remember to hit record when I do the playoff match, so only one kill remaining here. Torb not able to find it yet. Oh, there he goes. He's fighting the Zen. He is gonna lose to the Zen. Lucio might be able to find it. Nope. Oh, so Zen will be found by the turret. I didn't realize the turret was being made. Okay, AI. Take map 1. Only 2 more to go. And they are all going to be deathmatch, as I said before. I just want to get the series over with because I accidentally didn't record. It was a 3-0 previously by AI. So if it's the same, I don't feel too bad. But if it does alter things, I'll be like, it's a little odd. Going to Petra next. Going to be a little bit more narrow this one. Actually, could give Microfish a chance. We'll see. I apologize for the inconvenience. This match was supposed to be recorded as a regular set, not a full deathmatch set, but it is what I've decided since I failed to record the first series. I haven't seen a whole ton of these deathmatch maps either. They tend to get thrown out to the wayside a lot. Don't even know where the first fight is starting. Sorry, guys. Okay. Genji gonna go in. Bastion is already in his turret form. Here comes the deflect, however. No one's shooting into it. The bomb is big. Brig is gonna go down first. Genji getting shredded. Will fall. And Tracer going down. Zen on the high ground. Shooting down on this Bastion. However, they eventually will find some cover here. As they regroup. Up 3-1 already in this one. Torb and Zen battling it out. Torb gonna take out the Brig. Genji gonna take out the Bastion. So 5-2 here. Microfish doing a little bit better to start. However, it still is an AI lead. Genji will fall. Brig gonna go down. Tracer next to vanish. Zen gonna fight here. He will be taken out by the Mei. Brig is gonna fall. Genji gonna go down. Zen beating Lucio though, but it's just, man, it's just utter domination. Once again, I apologize for the inconvenience. This match should have already been done, but just a miscalculation on my part. Genji's gonna get himself killed. And this makes it look even more dominant than it was. It was still a 3-0, but Busan was a little bit close. So you should at least know that there was a point take by Microfish. They did actually win one, but eventually lost on the final point. So either way, I think it'll be the same map score, but looks a little bit more one-sided now that it's deathmatch. Brig does find the Bastion with a funny little whip shot. Just on the outside looking in. She will get booped around. Is going to fall off the map on her own. So despite the kills coming through, a lot of self-defeating errors by Microfish. It's going to leave this at a 19-3 score as it goes up to 20. Zen getting pretty low in the back line. He will fall. Genji all alone. Up here, 21-3. A lot of people playing very close to the edge, but Genji gonna pop that blade and be punished for it immediately. Bastion getting 2 on the side, going up 24-4, a 20-point lead, and this is just a massacre. As I expect each of these death matches to be. Unfortunately, it just seems to favor AI so much. It doesn't even make this look as close as it was in the actual series. So once again, I do apologize for that. It was a better showing, I promise, in the original VOD, but I just didn't record it. So instead we are getting what looks like a massacre. Zen's gonna go down here, I think. Oh, never mind. Zen able to pick off the Bastion. So, good little start here for Microfiche. They're getting something going here on this map. Make it look a little closer. I believe this map is called... Is it Petra? I could be cooked in the brain, though. It might not be. So, 25-9. A little bit of a comeback started here. As Zen leads his team forward. Bastion, however, going to get on your Brig, and Mei helping out with that is going to be shredded very quick. The Pulse Bomb comes out. However, Bastion is already dead. Torb going out on the side. Genji all alone in here. Could be a little bit rough for him. His deflect is down. He's going to go to the way of the gray side, and Brig's going to find that Lucio, actually, on this outside. 27-11, though. It's pretty one-sided, I must say. Torb 1v1ing. However, he does eventually get taken down by this Tracer. Bastion killing himself. That is a little bit of a... makes a little bit of breathing room, but Genji going down is immediately going to get that kill back, and... only 11 kills necessary for AI. However, Microfiche do pick up a kill. The Transcendence comes out, able to pick up that Torb off of that. So they're giving themselves a little bit of a chance here on this map. Going outside, Mei's going to fall. So 13-point lead is being cut into a little bit, going down to 12. On that high ground. Not sure what he's looking for. He is going to find that Zen. Only 10 kills remain for the side of AI. 12-point lead maintained. And Brig could go down here. I don't know what she's doing against this Bastion. Bastion gonna help find 2, and only 8 kills away now from the second map. Genji and Lucio fighting, and they will trade, but that's gonna favor the team that's already ahead, so... good trade for AI there. Zen alive on this corner. Excuse me. The Mei ult is coming through, and it actually is going to find that Zen. Can they find the kill? They will with the lava. 34-21. Only 6 kills remain. I think Tracer... nope, she did not end up killing herself, so good on her. Lucio probably going to get himself diffed by this Tracer. Tracer doing a very good job. Torb, though, going to come finish the kill. Only 5 kills remain. 13-point lead for AI. All they need to do is secure a couple more kills. It's just a matter of when will it happen. Brig gonna get away from the Bastion oppression. Comes the deflect. Actually gonna be able to finish off this Bastion, so the lead being cut into a little bit. However, Torb able to pick up the Brig on the back foot, and only 4 kills remain here for AI. Microfiche trying to make it a little bit closer. Slowly cutting into this lead. 10-point difference. But it's just so hard when they already had such a big lead going into this. 27-36. Microfiche trying to make something happen. So this one looking a little bit closer. Showing off some of Microfiche's skills. Bastion able to take out the Tracer and the Brig, though, and only 2 kills remaining, and it's just so much ground to make up. Unfortunately, you did have a time where you're going on a little bit of a roll, but Zen probably going to fall here to at least the turret. He gets the trends off, though. Oh, Genji's going to go down, and only one pick left. Just a rough spot to be in. Zen probably going to fall, and that will be it. 2-0 lead here for AI once again. Second time around. Essentially going to hit him with a 6-0 to end the season. Because unfortunately I did not record the first sweep. Failure on my part. We're going to be heading to yet another deathmatch as I rigged it. See which deathmatch map we get. I'll try not to at least replicate the same deathmatch, so if it is headed back to Necropolis, yep, we will go to a different one here. I will turn off Necropolis so we get something else at least. Castillo, I don't know if we've seen this map too often. This one should go by very quickly, though. Very small map for the final match, our map in this series, and thus the season. Very close corridors map. Gonna create a lot of chaotic fights, a lot of fast fights. Probably a very quick map too. Which is a good way to end the season, I suppose. The regular season. Before playoffs here. Genji and Bastion gonna take out that Zen immediately. Bastion gonna take out the Brig too. Oh my word. Okay, so 3-1 lead for AI to start. Tracer able to pick up that Bastion, however she's gonna fall. Like I said, this is probably gonna be very high octane. Quick fights. Zen gonna fall to that Torb. They get in the Brig. Already in 8-1 lead here. The fights are going by super quick. A lot faster than that last map did, which I cannot remember the name of the map for some reason. I think it was Petra, but I could be wrong. Zenyatta's gonna go down. Brig getting very low, oh my word. This is kind of what I expected from Castillo. It's kind of crazy. How close corridors? Already a 12-1 lead for the side of AI. They are finding some more kills, it looks like. Brig actually able to win a 1v1 versus Lucio on the side there, so that's a good start of something, but Brig's gonna follow the Torb. Torb gonna help his Mei here. Over Mei. Gonna Ice Cube, Bastion coming out, going to shred through that Brig and the Zen. And man, it's 17-3. Tracer's been picking off members of AI every once in a while, but it's just not quite enough. 18-4 lead, 14-point difference is crazy. Brig gonna go down to this Bastion. Oh, never mind, she lives. Zen's gonna go down. Here comes the lava. It's not actually hitting anything yet. He's not shooting it. Torb gonna get the Genji turret, shooting at that Tracer. Oh, okay. Bastion gonna finish the Zen off. Mei gonna finish off the Genji, and this is already 23-4. Only 3 minutes into this. 24-4. They only need 16 more kills to secure this one. Brig's gonna go down in there. Just pure domination coming out on the side of AI. They have secured this map, and it is a whopping 23-point difference for AI as they are steamrolling at the moment. Genji getting very low in the corridor. He is eventually going to make it out. And man, this is just sad to watch, to be honest. Because they put up such a good showing on Busan, which was the final map in that series, but just weren't able to clutch it up for the win. Here they are just falling over. A crazy point lead for AI. Slamming the door shut, proving they're the superior team here. Pretty much as honest as a map as you can get, like pretty close to as honest as a map as you can get. Just like me versus you in an open area, and some slight chokes that you can choose to go into if you want. And this is a 37-6 match. That is a 31-point difference. Only a few more kills, so then we'll pick off another one. So 30-point difference here. Transcendence will come out. Bastion's probably going to fall, so we'll see a few more points coming in for Microfish as they gain some ground. Maybe they can make a little bit of a comeback here. The beat is basically Ajaxed, but like in the funniest way possible. Bastion also getting booped off. And okay, I see you. Torb also getting booped off. So making it a little bit more close. Tracer's going to fall off though too, and that's just going to erase a kill. That is very unfortunate. Zen probably going to get evaporated here. Brig going to go down. Only one kill remains here for the 3-0 to be secured once again. Basically a 6-0. But didn't record that first match somehow. And that will be it. Okay, sorry about that. This one will be VODed very quickly.